Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in again. This is Jay Miller with Family Porties. We have some super exciting news here. Shelby and Remington's litter is 2 weeks old. They were born on October 18th. Everyone's doing super healthy. Everyone's great. There's 4 chocolates, chocolate and white, 3 black and white. There's 4 boys, 3 girls. And just a super unique litter here. I'm super excited to bring this litter out, showing you guys what they're like, just giving you more info on their coat color. So again, Shelby and Remington's litter, if you haven't yet, feel free to check out their parent information on our website on the Sires and Dams page or on the nursery page. Towards the bottom you'll see upcoming litters. So getting right to it here, we're going to be talking about each one just as far as their colors go, and just each one comparing the size maybe a little bit. Their personalities obviously haven't come around yet. They're still super small, haven't opened their eyes yet, and but just a beautiful batch all in general. So starting off here, we're going to be starting with one of the girls here. She is a chocolate and white little girl. She has a really nice wavy coat, as you can see, and just the beautiful white socks. She's a finger hugger, you can see that as well. White socks front and back, a nice little white chest up front, and just a beautiful little girl. White tip tail, overall just wonderful here. And moving on to puppy number 2. So next up we have the first boy of the video here. He's also a finger hugger, super small but a really unique look here. White is one of the rarest colors for Porties to have, and you'll see predominantly white here with some chocolate markings coming through, really nice chocolate around the ears, that white stripe coming through, a little bit of chocolate there on the rear end, kind of in that area, and that white tip tail. Just beautiful little guy overall. Looks like he dipped his face in a bowl of milk there. Just a really nice little guy. He's probably one of the smaller guys overall at the time. Now that can change a little bit in the first week, so but at the time he's a little bit smaller. Moving on to boy number 2 here, another more white male here. Beautiful white markings, maybe a little bit more color compared to his brother there, but really nice black coming through. Just a really solid look there, maybe a little bit more of a wavy coat there. Super sweet. Some white markings on the front, nice little mustache there going on, and a white chest there, of course, kind of stretching out towards the belly button there. Beautiful little guy, and he's a little bit bigger than his brother. Super tiny little guys yet. Next up, we're going to be talking about another boy in the litter. He's more black and white. He doesn't have that ton of white that his just the recent brother that I just showed you. Just a really nice look, maybe a little bit more on the curly side. Not curly really, but just more texture to his hair coat. But a really unique look once you start really checking it out. He's got a nice white chest here, kind of wrapping around to the side, giving him a soft collar area there. A little white spot up top, and also white socks there front and back, and a white tip tail. And he's also one of the bigger boys in the litter. Him and his brother right beside him are pretty close there. So, and I think we got 1 boy and 2 girls left here, if I'm not wrong. Next up is last but not least here from the boys. Pretty much solid black there, just a really unique look there. Pretty much a moonlight edition, if you will. Beautiful little guy. He does have a little bit of white on his chest area, which might be a little bit hard to see. He's wanting to wrap his fingers around my fingers, but you can see a little bit there. And a little bit of a white chin, super hard to see, but pretty much all black, and really nice look there. Just beautiful little guy. And he's on the smaller side so far, not the biggest, but not quite the smallest as well, which can change here just in between litters. So especially in the first week, and they kind of hit their growth spurt. So definitely something to keep an eye on. But anyway, second to last from the girls here is pretty much a Remington replica here. Just a beautiful little girl, white socks front and back, a nice white chest as well, a little bit of white on the chin, and just a beautiful little girl. Nice straight slash wavy coat, just a solid, really beautiful little girl. She's definitely looking kind of like Remington there. A little sweetheart for sure. And then we got one being a little bit lonely there. Last but not least, is also a very similar looking girl. She's chocolate and white. She has white socks on the back and no white on the front two paws, but she does have that little spot in the front of white in her chest area. So no white chin, big yawn. And she has pretty much the same coat as well, just kind of straight slash wavy at the time, and we'll keep an eye on that as she comes around and as she develops as well. So everyone's busy over here taking a nap, just hanging out. Beautiful litter overall, just absolutely wonderful. And Shelby's doing great as well. Her puppies are amazing so far, and she's been taking care of them very well. Everyone's doing great so far health-wise, and just it's really been a good time. So again, super excited for each and every family on this litter as far as adopting one of these puppies, taking one of these puppies home. I'm super excited for you. Have quite the selection to pick from. They're all absolutely stunning, and I don't think you could go wrong. But if you have your pick, or if you think you know which one you would take, please comment in the section below. Just comment 1 through 7 as far as the order we went through, and let me know which one is your favorite. And if you have any questions about possibly getting one of these puppies, feel free to reach out to me. My name is Jay Miller, again here at Family Porties. This is Shelby and Remington's litter. They were born on October 18th, 2022, and everyone's doing great. Thanks again for tuning in here today, guys. If you have any questions, reach out to me. My number is 330-621-3917. You can always check out our website at familyporties.com, or you can also email me at familyporties@gmail.com. Thanks for tuning in today, guys.